Hello, and welcome to the newest episode. Oh, stop doing that, please. That works. Sorry. And welcome to the Drive Home Podcast, the podcast where I'm the only one who needs to buckle up. Just give me a second, I'm a little thirsty. There's nothing more stupid or probably American, I guess? I don't know, because we're associated with it being stupid. And I can see why. But, anyway. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm a little out of breath. It's fine. But hopefully I won't have any more light problems. That's the plan, but it's probably not going to happen. Anyway, let's get this podcast on the road. I got out at 8 tonight, and I go back at 11 tomorrow, which is fine. Except for the fact that I've not been able to wake up until like noon, so I need to work on that. I'm gonna have to play a comfort game, probably. You guys have any comfort games that like put you to sleep? Like, not because they're boring, but because you love them so much or have played them so much that you just like you play it and you get tired as you play it, and it's awesome. Because you can't not sleep when you play that game, but in a good way. Not like I don't want to. So this is how it is with me in my favorite game of all time, Xenoblade Chronicles X, which is my favorite game of all time. I mean, it's huge, and there's still more stuff I have to do in it. I haven't gotten 100% in the game yet. I still have affinity I need to get. I still have stuff I need to do. Still have bosses I need to beat. Hopefully 1 or 2 more side quests, but I think I might have done as many of those as I currently can. Anyway, I'm just really excited, I think. For my friend, because Dragon Ball, I don't really remember. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, the new. I think it's technically a Tenkai Budokaichi game or whatever. I don't remember. I'm not even good with the name. Either way, it comes out tomorrow. Which date's today? I forget which day it is today, but tomorrow the game comes out at, I think he said 6 p.m. I won't be able to play it for a while because we want to play together, and it's only available on next-gen consoles and PCs. Neither of us have a PC, but we both have next-gen consoles. And so the plan is I'm going to get a PlayStation 5 at some point. But, I'm poor, and I don't work a good job for money, so I won't be able to get it for a while. It's fine. Also, sorry, getting back to something I said earlier. There's nothing more American or stupid or whatever you want to see it as, country person, than drinking out of a gallon jug that you just bought because you worked your shift and now you're tired and you want a drink, but you didn't buy a personal drink because you don't work a job that gives good money. And so you're getting drinks for home, and so before you go anywhere, you just take a drink of the stuff you just bought in the gallon jug. Or half-gallon jug, depending on what you buy. Or a bag, I think. Because somewhere, I think in Canada, they sell bags of milk. I've been told by a Canadian that's not like a internet personality. I had a math teacher back in high school that was Canadian, and I think she said that. maybe it's a very specific area, or maybe you can like, it's like an option to get them. But it's always sounded interesting that you can get bags of milk, because liquid kind of weighs a lot, so you don't want to put it in the bag. So unless if the bag is made out of, because I don't know why, and obviously it's incorrect, but in my mind it's like one of those crappy Walmart plastic bags or whatever that the milk is in, which doesn't make a lot of sense, because the milk would obviously just break through the bag at that point, or leak through it or something. But yeah, no, that's it. I don't know. Yeah, but no. So I took a drink out of. I bought some apple cider. It's not hard cider, so I'm not doing something stupid. But I bought some apple cider and some eggnog. Also not hard. I don't really drink often. I haven't drinking recently either. I think it would have been during TennoCon, so it must have been, I guess, 2 months ago at this point. Dang, it's been a while. I don't need it though. It also costs money. It also ruins my teeth. Anyway, so I'm excited for that, and so this is a bit of spoilers, so skip ahead by like 1 minute or something if you don't want to hear this spoiler for Sparking Zero. Well, the game will already have been out for a couple of weeks at this point. If you haven't played it, I feel sorry for you. I mean, but I also will have not played it by that point. But he mentioned to me that there's this Gohan. This is the part where you would go ahead by a minute. So my friend mentioned to me that they have this. So in Sparking Zero, they're doing what if scenarios as like story stuff or whatever. And one of the what ifs is going to be Gohan Black, which is awesome. And it's so much more fitting for like Trunks, I think, or future Trunks specifically. And then I don't know, just that my favorite character is Gohan. I think I mentioned that before. So and then there's some other scenarios that are gonna happen that lead to different branching story paths. I don't know much about it, but it sounds really cool and exciting, and I can't wait. So, yep. I'm just gonna wait around for a bit. Hopefully the minute will pass up soon. I didn't really count. So I'm just gonna wait until the minute thing on my, what is that? What is the thing that's a radio on your car that tells time as well? It's digital now. I forget what you call it. I guess a minute should have passed at this point. So, yeah, I said the thing that I said, and I'm not going to talk about it for the rest of this episode. But I will talk about what happened, I guess. So, I'm uploading on Thursdays now. I don't know why, but I'm too stupid to upload on Wednesdays. Like, I forget until it's already Wednesday, or I just get so busy with stuff until Wednesday that I just didn't have time to upload it. And then at some point I delayed it even further and started uploading on Thursdays. And it just seems like a more consistent scheduling thing. So I'm just gonna upload on Thursdays. It's not exactly what I imagined, but I've got the next couple weeks covered, or well, I guess for the most part. It's really hard to tell because this is after I've already done it, but there are some episodes that I still haven't uploaded, I don't think. But I did like 2-3 weeks in advance. So we should be good. I just have to remember to go back to it every week or so and upload. Because the one I record is very flippant and awkward. I try to record every once in a while just because, like, you know, I need to, and it's good to talk to myself, to you guys, to the void, whatever. Every once in a while. So, in other recent news, so I took a vacation off from work last week. I think I might have recorded one episode, but I don't remember. So I got my check from my work on Friday last week, so maybe that's when I did it. Anyway, the most important, so in recent news, so there was a fair in my town, or near where I live, last week, so I wasn't around. It was fun. I went 2 times. I have a lifetime pass. So I get in for free whenever I go, and as long as I go back every 10 years to renew my thing, it won't cost me any money, so that's good. To get a lifetime pass for this thing, you have to live in the town for some amount of time, or you have to live in the town when you get the pass. You can move out after, but you have to have residence in the town when you get your lifetime pass. And then $400. Yeah. So, I mean, keep in mind it's like, I don't know, it's like $11, $15 to get in. Something like that. For adults. Which I am. So, considering on average I'll go 2 to 3 times per year. If we just dumb it down to 2 times per year, that's going in. Right? So, if I only go 2 times, that's roughly, and I think it was $15 this year, so, because my friend didn't have a lifetime pass, but he lives in town, he just didn't have one, because it's expensive. Let's see, so that's $30 a year, so in 13 years of having this and going to the fair, at minimum, not counting, you know, increases in prices and stuff, I will have lived it through, basically. I will have paid it off and then some. And you don't have to pay to renew it. It's a lifetime pass. So as long as you bring it in on time to renew it, you're fine. It was fun. They sold some stuff that we got. I didn't really get too much. I mostly go there for food. Me and the friend who had to pay to go in mostly go there for food. Anyway, the rides are okay, and there's like 1 or 2 things I would have done, but I didn't do. Because it wasn't really there. I like doing the strongman hit the bell thing, because last year I went with some other friends who didn't end up going this year for probably monetary reasons, honestly. But regardless of why they didn't go, last year when we did go, towards the last time we were going, I did the strongman thing, and I won a Teen Titans Go Cyborg plushie. It's so stupid. I love it. I don't know. It's so dumb. I only wanted to do it because I think my friends tried to do it and they couldn't do it, and I was the only one who could do it realistically. It was really funny because for me it's not that hard, and it's a lot of you gotta be prepared to so it's I think you pay $10 and you gotta ring the bell 3 times to get a prize, and then you can pay again, and if you can hit the bell again, you can get a bigger stuffed animal thing. There were bigger Teen Titans plushes. I got a stuffed animal bear sized one, like a normal bear stuffed animal or something, like a teddy bear sized one, and it's in my closet. I'm keeping it because it's funny. Because so later that day we had also me and my brother won some seagulls holding French fries in their mouths, which is for some reason popular to make a stuffed animal out of now. And so I would always just I was making fun of the one time they did this in the show, but so they were like, so specifically Cyborg was like, ooh, look, a birdie, it's so pretty, let's catch it. And like all run at a window and they do the thing that birds are known to do, which is birds are so dumb or something, or their eyes are so, they aren't dumb, that's not true. Their eyes are made in a specific way or something so that they can't see glass, or their brain just doesn't like acknowledge glass as existing, which is why birds tend to fly into glass a whole lot. So yeah, so they all slam their faces into a big old window, which is really funny. I can't remember if they like accidentally broke the glass or not. I think comedically they didn't, and they just like hit the glass and like slid down it a little, because they were in Titan's Tower or whatever. I don't know. Honestly, that show has some really good comedy pretty early on. Oh, that's police. Well, they're in front of me, so I'm fine. Just gonna slow down a bit. Let them... Oh, that's another one. What's going on? I'm scared. Maybe I'll just go home another way. Yeah, that looks a bit awkward. I'm gonna go home another way. They're kind of right there. They're doing their thing. Sometimes my left blinker doesn't work and I would have had to use that, so I'm gonna go home a different way. Thank you very much. Which means you guys get a little extra time. Anyway. I don't know. The show has some comedic value. It's not like... You have to let it go. Like, companies are stupid. Like, I'm sorry. Like, the original Teen Titans show was amazing. And all that. And, like, I love it too. But, like... You know, and to be fair, a lot of, like, from what I know, if they are still doing Teen Titans Go, I don't even know if they are. The newer stuff isn't as good as, like, they were better when they were, like, comedically making fun of themselves. Now it's just kind of like, nah. They kind of dumbed down their logic. Okay, man, calm down. Some people really just like revving their engines. The fair's ending tonight, I think. Everybody's sort of on their way out. It's like 8:30 now, well, almost. So, you know, everybody's leaving. I burnt my tongue once at this fair. When I was really young, my mother got me and my brother Coco because we were staying there late for some reason. Sometimes they do concerts at night. And I guess we had to wait for one to show up. Or happen or whatever, I don't remember. And what ended up happening was she got me and my brother Coco. And it was piping hot to the point where, like, but I was thirsty and it was the only drink we had. And at some point, my mother sipped it and she was like, "Ah, that's cool enough." So, oh, it's at the old people's home. Hope they're okay. Because I think that's why they're parked there. Sorry, just like I kind of like semi-circled back around, and then like I saw the police again, basically, but from a different angle, and they're still there. So maybe they're checking out the old people's home. But anyway, my mother said it was fine because she took a sip of it because I was like, it's still too hot, I can't drink it, but I'm really cold. Because I wasn't expecting to be at the fair at like, I don't know, maybe like 8 or 9 o'clock, with however old I was at that time. So I think I might have only had like a t-shirt or something. Because it's beginning of, it's like the first week of October, so it's usually not that cold out. And so she took a sip. She said it was fine. I took a sip. It burnt my tongue for 3 days. Like, quite literally, my tongue would not stop stinging. And I had to go back to school because I think that was like the weekend or something. I don't know. So I had to go. So I would constantly have to ask, like, can I go to a water fountain? Like, seriously? Like, it's burning my tongue. It's so bad. It was so bad. I wonder if, like, I have, like, a slight speech impediment or something because of that sometimes. Because sometimes when I speak, people don't understand me. And I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure I'm just overthinking it. But, like, it hurt so bad for, like, 3 days straight. Like, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't basically breathe. I couldn't, like, eat hot food because it was just... I couldn't taste. It was horrible. It was just this burning sensation on the top of my tongue for 3 days, covering a decent amount of my tongue. It was horrible. Tingling and everything and whatever. My mother must be at the fair. She's not home. It's the last day they're in town, so... Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that story and the other story and so on. I've gotten home, so I'm gonna go inside. I gotta get ready for bed so I can get up and go to work tomorrow again. But until then, and until my next episode, thank you all for listening to this episode of the Drive Home Podcast. If you liked it, leave a like. If you don't, you don't have to. And if you hate me, I don't know. Don't listen to the podcast. What can I say? Anyway, thank you all for listening. And I hope you have a great next 24 hours. And also that you'll come back next episode or whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out all that stuff. Kinda. Just how to phrase things. I'll need like a little sticky note or something. But until I get everything figured out, I will always be back and I will always be messing up the outro. So, thank you all for listening one more time. And I hope you all will join me again next time I drive home. Bye.